Hello everyone, I'm Madhumita Mantri, one of the product leads at Startree. Startree is an early stage startup in Bay Area focused on real-time analytics and anomaly detection solution. Today I'm going to share a self-hosted podcast, and the topic that I am covering is a guide to the best solutions out there to master product management interviews in this AI age. So, to start with, product management interviews are really tough. It requires a wide range of skills and knowledge, and product managers need to be able to strategically think through, be creative, and have a strong understanding of the overall product management process or product development process. They also need to be able to communicate effectively, work well with cross functional teams, and so on and so forth. As a product manager or aspiring product manager, when you are preparing for interviews, it is extremely crucial that you need to stand out in this competitive job market space. Especially with the rise of generative AI technology, new interview preparation solutions have merged and have emerged, and offerings have unique advantages for interviewee or the candidates who are appearing for the interviews. So, in this self hosted session, I will explore the available product management interview preparation solutions that are available in the current market and highlight the key factors to consider when selecting the right solution in the AI age. A little bit of disclaimer, the insights that I'm covering in this self hosted session are based on purely my personal experience, perception, and this is only for information purposes. Readers of this or listeners of this uh, podcast are encouraged to conduct your own research, choose a solution based on your own needs and preferences. If there are any questions, feedback, or suggestions, then please message me on my LinkedIn profile, and you can find me as Madhumita Mantri. With that, I'll get started. A quick context setting how I have developed these insights or perception is purely based on my experience and my success stories. So I've been successful TPM at LinkedIn, Intuit, and had successfully cleared those interviews. And in terms of product management interviews, I have also cleared several interviews with Oracle, PayPal, Amazon, Headspace, Intuit, Noom, Startree, and many more in the Bay Area. I had been to the final rounds with Meta, which is Facebook, used to be, and Google for the second round. In my first attempt, I never reappeared for any of those interviews. However, if I have to, and I'll feel much more confident than before. I participated in 5+ interview preparation platforms since 2016 as I progressed through my PM career. I have done about 100+ peer mock interviews or practices, and I've also coached 30+ interviewees in their PM TPM interview success. So today's session will be more of a Q&A style. So I'll ask a question to myself and try to respond to that. So my first question to myself is, why do PMs need to prepare for product management interviews? So to answer to that is product managers need to prepare for product management interviews to increase chances of success. There are a number of ways to prepare for these interviews, and that includes researching the company and the role. So you need to thoroughly research what is the company, what the role you are applying for or interviewing for, and this will help you to understand the company's culture, products, and goals. Then practicing answering some of the product interview questions. And these are very common interview questions that will help you to deliver the answers in a clear and concise way. And a lot of times, PMs are expected to be doing a little bit of storytelling, so practice makes or helps with that. Then just practice doesn't help. You need to get feedback, constructive feedback, what is working well, what is not working well, how you can stand out from the rest of the people, and what are your opportunity areas to focus on and keep working on it and improving on. So you need to practice with either peers, friends, family. Professional coaches are very valuable, so all these are very important. By preparing for PM interviews, you are well positioned to increase your probability of success. Of course, every interview is different. There are a lot of other factors come into play, environmental or the chemistry, etc., which is sometimes works, sometimes doesn't work. However, enjoying the overall interviewing process is much more important, and focusing on what's in your control would make you more confident and position you for higher probability of success without worrying the environmental factors. So with that, I'll move on to my next question. My next question is, what product management interview preparation solutions are available today? So there are a number of different product management interview preparation solutions available today. Some of them have most popular options that include online courses, mock interviews, and most recently AI powered interview preparation solutions are out there. And these solutions can be a great way to improve interviewing skills and quickly and efficiently, of course, and also gives you the flexibility to go at your own pace, and as well as practice through the mock interview practice. As I wrap up this talk session, I will also mention few names, and I'm also publishing a blog related to this in LinkedIn. It's part of my newsletter, Product Management Digest, and in that you can get links to my Airtable data, where I have put together a comprehensive analysis on the different product management interview options that are available today. What are their unique value prop, what interviewing goal it meets, and which are the target companies it is focusing on, besides the content format, pricing, features, and lot more details about each of these offerings, and of course learning style, time commitment, and all. So based on these insights, you can decide what's your goal, based on that your learning style, and then you can use this information to make the best guest possible. It's just a guidebook, but I would ask or request you to do your own due diligence as well. But it will definitely help you to have a good start with that. So stay tuned till end of the session, and you will hear about the different solutions out there and what are their value prop. So my next question is, what aspect should aspiring product managers or product managers should consider while selecting these interview preparation solutions? So the answer to that is, when you're choosing an interview preparation solution, there are different aspects that comes into play, and you should consider all of this while deciding which one to go with. Again, also map to what your needs are and what is your interview preparation or interview success goals are, and if it is aligned towards that. So first thing is the content and curriculum. Evaluate the topics that are covered, curriculum comprehensiveness, and inclusion of practical exercises, case studies, and real world scenarios that it presents to you. Expertise and guidance is also very important. Look for solutions with experienced product managers or industry professionals involved in creating these content, providing guidance on best practices, frameworks, and strategies. So you can use that information, which is more based on the real life experience. Next comes is the interview format and types. This is very important, especially based on your needs and your learning style. And the solution could cover different types of interview formats. It may talk about behavioral, case, technical, business fundamentals, etc. But based on what is your interview goal, if you want to just hone on behavioral round, then you can just focus on or look for solutions that is great at that. Or if you're technical, then look for solutions that are more technical oriented. Likewise, whatever is your interview success goal, focus on that. It provides resources tailored to different types of product management interviews for the targeted company, so also look for those when you are selecting one. Next is the flexibility and accessibility, which is very, very important. Consider the accessibility of the platform across devices, the ability to study at your own pace, or working with a cohort in a more guided setup, or through one on one coaching, or through workshops, etc. It all depends on what's your learning style, and what is the flexibility you're looking for. All of that, and finding the right match is super important and critical. Like for me, as a candidate, I always look for one-on-one, because that's how I've been raised, and my education style was my learning style over a period of time has been like that. I always get more benefited if I am talking to somebody or working in a cohort than completely doing on my own. But there are things that I can do completely on my own, the areas that probably I'm little confident but just need some practice and more discovery. But if there are things that I say I'm like 50% there and I want to catch up the rest of the 50%, or I really want to stand out and be from good to great, always speaking to experts helps to raise my bar. And that's where one-on-ones or cohort-based forums are more helpful, and also community is extremely important. Besides that, some things that I also look for is the interactivity, like what features are available. Are there quizzes or question and answering type of experience available? How if I can track progress, how I can stay motivated and engaged. All these things are super important as I'm thinking of flexibility and accessibility of the offering. And after that, I look for what are the additional resources and support that are available, like checking for supplementary resources such as interviewing tips, resume, guidance, networking strategies, communities, or forums to connect with other fellow product managers. So these are other things that I try to look for. Another thing is very, very important is the time, cost, and quality. I look for the solution which are of high quality, can be available in the fastest and cheapest way. And last but not least is higher probability of success. So look for solutions that will result in higher probability of success. Of course, there's nothing that tells you out of the box that these are the solutions which are of high probability of success. I've done some research, and based on my experience, I will share my point of view. But do your own due diligence as well. However, this is also important when you are trying to decide which solution offering you would like to go with. The next question I have for me is why it is important to consider these aspects, especially in this generative AI world. Well, in this world, a lot of things are advancing super fast. Leveraging AI technology can offer unique benefits such as AI powered coaching. In that case, you're still talking to a virtual coach, however, at your own pace. You don't have to be matching your schedule or time, all of that, but at the same time, you are able to avail the expertise from the experts that are available and the AI powered solutions developed by them. And realistic interview simulations are also another way of where the AI can power these solutions very effectively. For example, for mock practices in the past, I have struggled a lot. Like I had to work a lot to achieve those, but now with I can be more productive in terms of if there are AI powered interview simulations are available. I can just talk to it and whenever possible, and it would give me guided feedback upfront, and I can quickly iterate on that. I don't have to keep waiting for the time from the mock practice or peer person. And a lot of this AI technology can be developed and cater the personalized learning experience I need based on what strengths I have, what's my background, and it can cater those insights of personalized learning experience for me, and which will be super valuable. Considering these aspects to ensure to select a solution aligned with specific needs and goals, this will maximize the chances of interview success in an AI driven landscape. Although I haven't come across many solutions which are AI driven, I have only come across a couple in which I will be discussing end of this session. You can stay tuned, and I'll cover that towards the end of this podcast. My next question to myself is, how can product managers utilize the provided comparison list to make an informed decision? Well, the provided comparison list or solutions offer valuable insights into features, strengths, weakness, goals, unique value proposition, user feedback, etc. By reviewing this information, PMs like you can compare the solutions, select the one of the best solutions out there which meets your needs and lines with your career aspirations. Again, disclaimer here is, do make sure do your due diligence, because this is purely my own assessment and study and experience that I have gone through. Now, the next question to myself is, how do product managers select the right product management interview preparation? In addition to all that I covered already, few other things I would like to cover. Some of the factors which will be also important in terms of the budget, needs, and preferences. So that is also very very important, and something that you need to be considering as you are selecting your interviewing solution. And this is what I have done, and I have found it very useful. And how a product manager can use these solutions to increase their chances of landing in a job? Well, using these solutions can definitely increase the probability of success, because you're teaching the skills and knowledge. um, uh, uh, I mean, each of these solutions, in fact, teaching the skills and knowledge that one needs to succeed in a product management interview. It is helping to practice interview skills, giving feedback on interview skills, and simulating an actual interview. So that is the other thing. The next question to myself is, now that I have all these insights, what interview preparation solutions are available in the market, and how I can apply those insights and decide which one to go with. So the couple of names that come out are interview query, rocket blogs, product management exercises, product manager, HQ, product school, and exponent is another one. Prefully is another interviewing solutions out there. Product alliance is another solution out there. Stellar peers, interview kickstart, product gym, I got an offer.com from I got an offer, and Pathrise is another upcoming interview preparation forums I've seen. Again, I've covered in depth detailed analysis in terms of pricing, flexibility, interview prep goal, unique value prop, interview success probability, which target companies, strength, weakness, features, content, curriculum, expertise, etc. In this blog post that I'm also posting on LinkedIn, that is covered as part of my newsletter. And some of the most recent interview offerings, solution preparation offerings or solutions that I came across, which are more AI powered, are Product Gym, Exponent, Practice with AI. Practice with AI is something very fascinating to me because it does have AI powered interview practice. It takes into consideration your resume and tries to match with the job, and also gives you feedback around what are the gaps and how you can improve in those gaps. So with that, I would like to conclude my interviewing preparation solution guidebook, how you can decide which is the best solution for you. Again, a quick disclaimer: the provided lists and details are for information purposes only and do not constitute an endorsement of any particular product management interview preparation solutions. Product managers are encouraged to conduct your own research and choose a solution based on the individual needs and preferences. If you're selecting the right product management interview preparation solution, so you have already won half of the battle. It's vital for product managers or aspiring product managers to excel in interviews, considering the available solutions and the key aspects discussed in this podcast will enable one to make an informed decision in the ever evolving generative AI world, and how to best prepare yourself for interviews related to product management. By leveraging the power of these solutions, one can confidently showcase skills, knowledge, and expertise to secure a dream product management role. Remember, the generative AI world represents exciting opportunities. With the right interview preparation solution, you can unblock your full potential, propel your career forward. And overall, there are a number of great solutions out there. By selecting the right solution based on your need, you can increase your chances of success in landing in your dream job. So that's what I have to say, and do feel free to read my newsletter on LinkedIn. I'll provide a link in the podcast as well, and you can get access to the Airtable list that I have provided as part of my blog, where you can read through the details that I was talking about. And if you have questions and you want to chat with me, you can always connect with me on LinkedIn. And thank you very much for listening to my self hosted podcast.